And we are now joined by Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan, you got us?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right, Jonathan, great game for you. You guys got off to a 14-0 start to this game. What was working so well for you guys early on?
Just the motor. It was a goal. We say just come out there strong, play fast, play physical, execute everything, and I think everything went well.
You yourself, you had a great game with 25 points and 8 rebounds. What was the mindset for you tonight?
Man, my mindset was just coming out here getting the win and obviously just playing here. This is actually my first time just being on the floor and playing as much as I wish I could. So obviously just that mindset. I just went out there and just give it all I got.
Yeah, how'd you like playing at Madison Square Garden?
It's a blessing come through, man. Can't believe it.
Yeah, awesome to hear. And Jonathan, we'll get you out of here on this because you got a back-to-back tomorrow. We fly tonight to Toronto, and so you guys have been so good on back-to-backs this year, front end and back ends. What's going to be the key to recovering for tomorrow's game?
I mean, the key is obviously just everybody coming in and give it all they got, and that's going to help everybody to just rest and just play at their best.
Well, Jonathan, thanks so much for your time. Congrats on the win and good game tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How good does a win like this feel where it's not only you obviously playing a bunch of performing well, but Moses too with the same start line. You guys coming in the same draft line.
I'm just really happy to see him actually being back in a lineup and being able to play. And obviously, without him today, I feel like we wouldn't win without Moses, with the way he was playing defense and just being active on offense and defense.
What got you going today?
Things that got me going, obviously, spoke to Draymond. As always, one of the guys who motivate me every other day, and obviously, just being here. I always dreamed to play here since I was a little kid, and I think that was my biggest motivation.
It's been like 5-6 weeks since you stepped up your game, focus on the floor. What was the key spark for that?
It's obviously just growth. As I've been around the game for a little bit now and just learning from all my vets and gaining confidence from the coaching staff, obviously, just helping me to just grow as a player and as a person.
Your three-point attempts are down. If you want to take it 1 to 2 games on the strip, is that purposeful? I know you took the open one tonight.
I always got this mindset where taking threes, I feel like it's going to take a lot of the things that I do good. Obviously, it's going to come down to a moment where I need to take a three, but there is no really needed to take it when I only know I could do different things besides shooting threes.
Has that taken a little time to accept that because you like your jumper, you need your jumper, but being cut down to threes, has that taken a little time?
Obviously, just putting pressure at the rim every other day, every time. People gonna foul me or score easy, and that just gives us more energy. If we need threes, we got different other shooters that anytime to make threes, they bring a lot of energy. But obviously, they gotta be somebody who do different things than just shooting threes.
Draymond said that he believes a large part of the reason why you guys are winning now is because of your growth. How do you feel about Draymond saying that about you?
It's not just him saying that. It's obviously just the confidence coming from my coaches, my teammate. Obviously, Draymond is the one not really going out there and just putting all out. But obviously, just behind the scenes, just having my teammate, having my back, my coaches. There was obviously time I struggled, but nobody let me down. They're always just pushing me every other day to be great. And obviously, I'm a sponge, just gotta listen and just go out there and just do the little things that they want me to do.
You guys have won now, I think, 10 out of 12. How do you feel, as going into March versus maybe where you did going into February about the team?
I mean, winning obviously feels great. And as much as you win, it helps guys to just keep winning. It actually feels great just as being in a position to like win games. Uh, and obviously we're gonna stay motivated with every game we win.
Moses did a great job. Also, the bigs, Draymond always does a great job with just because when you guarding Jalen, it's hard to guard him one-on-one. Takes team defense, but Moses, it was a block that he got on Jalen that rarely happens because Jalen does such a great job of creating space. But it's tough guarding him for a full game, but guys did a great job.
What kind of growth did you see, Jonathan, when you were, from the sideline when you were out, and then how has it been these last couple games, just getting acclimated?
JK is so talented because he works. You know, what I mean, he works on his game all the time, and it's probably a little frustrating for him earlier in the season because he had a bunch of us vets sort of on him all the time. But I think it's one of those things where you just see all the things he's capable of, and to see him putting it together at this time of the year has been really dope. Feel good. Feel good. It's nothing like getting out there playing, especially with our team. We got so many different ways that we are able to play with our team, and I think the spirit is right, and we just gotta keep playing the right way.
What does having Trace out there in the lineup? How do you feel about that? He's a lot threat, but what does it do for the team?
Does a lot for the team. The pressure that he puts on the rim. There's things that he does at times when he runs the court, and guys know he's a live threat, and that may get a guy an open shot. You know what I mean? But Trace, coaches hard on him sometimes about just running the court, running hard, and I think Trace has the ability to not only do that but change shots. And like I said, he's been a great addition to our team.
Chris, can you talk about Draymond's progress from EMPs at the beginning of the season to garbage time now to significantly low?
Well, I think we had a lot of guys have DNPs. You know what I mean? I think Coach said that we play 11 guys some nights, which is hard to do, especially in this league. But BP, he's a guy that stays ready. If you look at the stat sheet, sometimes you don't see, really what he did. He leads the league in charges, I think, which is crazy for a rookie. So he plays hard, he rebounds, and he's been great for us.
Chris, they've had a couple guys go down now, the Knicks, and when you've been on teams and the injuries start to pile up a little bit, and everyone says next man up, and how hard is that? Do the spirits sag, or do guys always believe that?
I mean, it's hard, but when you got guys, somebody like Jalen who's leading the team, where guys know how he brings it night in and night out, just like Josh Hart and even Chinzo and those guys. But when you're missing somebody like Julius, that's a big piece of your team. So you just try to hold the fort down and try to get those guys back when you can.
Robert, Chris, you mentioned BP's charges. How important is that when you guys downside, when you have Draymond at the 5, having a wing who's willing to step in, defend the rim that way, even if they can't get up vertically in the same way? How important is that to keep?
It's really important, and I don't think people pay enough attention to how much Draymond is down there fighting. You know what I mean? I really look at that because being an undersized 5, he was out there with Jokic and all these different guys, but it's a lot of things that Draymond does that don't show up on the stat sheet when he fighting those guys, and he just tipped the ball out so somebody else gets it. On the stat sheet, I think the other person gets the rebound. So we always talking about it. We got to get back in there and help them.